Hi, I'm Chaplain and this is Chats with the Chaplain. I intended to film this episode outside. However, it's 33 degrees right now and I didn't want to sit out in that. But on Wednesday, we discussed what it looks like to keep persisting in your efforts to reach people who might be hard to reach. You remember how I talked about my son living all the way in the back corner of the basement and how sometimes it's really hard for us to get a hold of him? Well, today we're going to talk about the opposite of that. We're going to talk about squirrels. So, as I was preparing to film a video, maybe last week, this squirrel started chittering. It's very loud and crazy, and I tried to get my camera out so that I could record it, and the squirrel just went quiet. And then I put my camera down, and he started doing that again, or she, I don't really know. But every time I tried to film this noise that this squirrel was making, the squirrel would be silent. And then, as I put my phone away, the squirrel would start making crazy noises again. It was almost as if this squirrel deliberately was taunting me, and it was driving me crazy because all I wanted to do was get this little snippet of a squirrel making this noise. I'm not sure how I was going to use it, but I was confident that it was going to make it into one of these chats with the chaplain. Turns out what it did was it made it in because I wasn't able to get the recording. Over and over again, the squirrel was making noise, was talking to me in some way or talking to his buddies in some way. But when I was paying attention and when I tried to listen and tried to get it on film, he didn't want to share anymore. One of the most common things that I hear from soldiers when it comes to making themselves heard is that even if they speak, nobody's listening. It breaks my heart. First, because I'm genuinely trying to listen. But second, because if we really are trying to evolve into a people-first organization, we need to be listening to the needs of our people. We need to be trying to find out what challenges they're facing, where they're hurting, maybe how we can help, even if it's just on a personal level. But too often, just like that squirrel, when they have an opportunity to speak up, they choose to remain silent. So, if you're one of those people who has an idea, who has a comment, who has feedback on what we are or aren't doing well, but you choose to remain silent, I'm asking you to change your choice. Because we, the Army, the unit, I, your chaplain, we all need to hear your thoughts. So don't be like that squirrel that just stops making noise every time I pay attention. Instead, speak up. Let me hear your voice. I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and I want to hear from you.